Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, Kazadun here, back with some more gameplay. Today, it's Minecraft, because I've been working on a bunch of stuff in Minecraft, and I don't know why, I didn't feel like doing a Minecraft Let's Play. I was gonna show everything off when it was done, but if I'm spending all my free time doing these Let's Plays not on Minecraft, then I'm not gonna have a huge amount of time to work on this stuff. So I figure I might as well just make a Let's Play out of it. Yes, I called it Fantasyland because I couldn't think of anything else to call it. Don't judge. Alright. Here we are in good old Fantasyland, because I couldn't think of a better name. I have big plans for this world, big plans. And it's raining outside, that's fantastic. Before I do anything, I should have actually run to the starting location that I would have liked to show you guys. But, whatever. I'm not gonna look around. I'm not gonna look behind me to show you what I've built yet, because we're gonna head on over to this tower. This isn't the first thing I built, but it is my starting location. It's my original spawn area. I built a fantastic dwarf tower on top of it. What do you mean dwarf tower? Well, let me explain to you my plans for this world. My plans for this world are to have multiple sort of areas that multiple races would live in. You know, I never thought about digging up this dirt. I'm gonna lay some cobblestone down while I'm talking. Oh, well, that's a bummer. You know what, that's okay. We can have a sort of a front porch type area. Cobblestone, cobblestone, yeah. Everybody loves that cobblestone. And let's dig this out. So my plan for this world is to build... Oh, I might as well dig this out too. Although I think it probably looks better. And I do have the stone for it. But I don't want to waste cobblestone on something like this. Because I got big plans that require a lot of smooth stone. Like a lot. A lot. So, my plan for this world is to have multiple areas where multiple races are going to be in. Like I'll have a land for the dwarves. And I'll build in a way that is sort of unique for my idea of what the dwarves ought to look like, and sort of this is one of their towers. That right there is Ironpick Hall. It's just a traveling inn, basically. It's not their dwarven castle. They don't have castles. It's just a sort of like a tourist site for like Dwarfland, if that makes any sense. Like it's a fancy hotel. That's what it is. Where's my door? So, Ironpick Hall, big fancy hotel where weary travelers can come, pay just way too much money to stay a night in Ironpick Hall, enjoy strong dwarven ale, and the like. And below Ironpick Hall is my great dwarf city, Odrhanindelf. I called it Odrhanindelf because I wanted to have a dwarven name. I couldn't think of one myself, so I just like went onto a dwarf name generator and typed in dwarf name, and it gave me Odran, and I said, that's fantastic, I'll just add Indelf because of Odrhanindelf from Lord of the Rings. I thought it sounded pretty good. But even that has lore behind it too now. Odran was the first dwarf ever to climb into the mountain with his trusty iron pickaxe, and this is upside down, and it's not supposed to be. Get in position, you. This is just where I'm going to be putting the balcony. I think. I might actually do one step lower, just for comfort. Although dwarves are pretty stout, but they don't like to be cramped. So, yeah, I'm actually like not building, but I'm thinking of way too much in terms of lore for this place. Odran was the first dwarf ever to pickaxe his way into the mountain. And from that, nomads came, he took them in, he made himself a kingdom out of it, and he's now like their god king. And I'm gonna be building a big statue to him. Oh, there's my tower. Beautiful! Alright, let's hope it stops raining. So now he's got a city named after him, and he's dead, he's long dead. Called Odrhanindelf, and I'll go show you that now. And this, however, though, all the dwarven stuff that I've been working on. I've actually been working on this for way longer than I thought I would have to. This is just where I dug into the mountain. This is the original area. I just had my bed here, and some tables here. Put in some furnaces later on. Dug out a storage room because eventually I needed one. Put some pillars. Happy, happy, happy. Also give myself a real bedroom. I never do that in these games. I never actually build myself a bedroom. I gotta straighten that out. But I'm not gonna waste the stone on it quite yet. Down here we do this. I laid in all this stone brick and lava lanterns because they're cool. And down we go. And basically, I just dug down to the diamond layer, which is level 12. I don't know if that's still the case. Ooh, okay, I've got stuff to do here. This is the blacksmith shop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Cook that iron. So this is a little shop. People, miners, can walk up and down on their way up to the way outside or down to the mining areas. They stop by here, pick up some supplies. I got seeds for no reason in there. And that's what that's for. I'm actually going to have to do a bit more inventory management at the moment because I am planning on doing some stuff here. Let's see here. What do I need? I got farming stuff in this one. Eggs go in there. Feathers go in there. Do feathers go in there? Well, I'll put feathers. Well, feathers don't go in there. No. They go in the random chest bin. Feathers. Gosh, I don't think I've ever actually collected feathers. Bones go in here. Them crusty bones. Random, precious gems and metals. Like lapis, redstone, diamond, which I've used most of now because I keep using my diamond pickaxe. And I called it Iron Hall Mine and built a giant iron pickaxe on top of it because most of the stone that was used to build it, if not all the stone that was used to build it, came from the trusty iron pick. And I'll go show you, not quite yet, but I will show you. Am I gonna need cobblestone? I don't remember. If I need cobblestone, no, I don't. Not at the moment, at least. Actually, well, I'll do a tour first, I guess. Slime Ball goes in the random chest. I forgot about you. Mr. Slime Ball, Mr. Slime Ball. Nobody wants to be known as Mr. Slime Ball. Alright, we'll keep this one. And then here is my sorta blocks, but not really, chest. Like for stairs and fence posts and iron gates and... Well, not even iron gates, but like stone fence. All that stuff. So, down we go, down into the depths of Odrhanindelf. Hi-ho! Wow, when music's not playing, I feel like the loneliest person ever. Here's little nice areas some people can sit, just because I wanted to put more decoration, more lava lamps. Lava lamp skylight, because why not? And it... Oh yeah, and these are all my branch mines that just go off into infinity. Each one. But I didn't continue this for very long because I wanted to get into the sort of city building part of it. And this is just some access tunnels that aren't finished yet, as you can see. So we'll just pick this one. These access tunnels are actually extremely redundant, but they look cool. So I'll just keep them, I guess. Unless I build actual tunnels out of them and have them go off into another area way over there that I haven't even started on. So up here, actually, yeah, we'll do this. Here is where I am building the great city of Odrhanindelf. This is going to go all the way up into infinity, or at least until we hit the surface, you know. And this all I dug out. All of this. Like just a one-man quarry worker. We seem to be missing that. And monsters are still spawning despite all the torches I put up. I don't know how to make them stop. Get out of here. Nobody wants you. Useless. I'm not sure whether or not I want to keep these. I think they're pretty cool for decoration, but I might get an iron bucket. Oh, chicken! We got chickens wandering around the place every so often. All of this, so this right here, if you can imagine these walls just going down, this was just a ravine-type area that went all the way up there. Oh, and by the way, up here is the rest of the city, what you're going to see eventually. It's getting there. And what I'm going to do is, because I've built this, basically I've hollowed out a abandoned mine shaft and filled it with dwarven homes and shops and things. Sorry, I didn't realize how cool that was until I said it. That's not bad. So up here we've got our upper levels where more shops are gonna go. We're gonna have, you know, traffic going on above the main ground floor, because multiple levels is fun, but it's a lot of work. This I just built all the way up because I wanted to figure out which level I should dig up to as the top level, but I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just gonna dig all the way up and sort of when I accidentally dig into an abandoned mine shaft, I'll put the brick back and dig around that, and then you'll see the skeletons of the abandoned mine shafts, and then I'll have big, massive pillars supporting them. It's gonna be fantastic. Over here, I don't know how this happened, but I just stumbled onto this area. It's the only place underground where grass grows without actual grass. Just weeds, really. So we might build like a little, I don't know, shrine or something out of that. Just say, oh, it's impossible. How'd they do it? Whatever. And let's head on into our great city. This is all going to be hollowed out eventually too, which kind of leaves me wondering how are they going to get into the city. I do believe. Break my legs real quick and then eat some bread because I'm kind of low on health. This is the way. I'm going to need to make a bigger deal out of this. Speaking of big deals, I did make a fancy entrance. I think I need to make it a little bit fancier, but just so I could recognize the entrance back to the mines, I'll probably put a sign or something that says mines to the mines or whatever. So up here, we're gonna come on up. This is the way into sort of the place where everybody lives, and it's the districts, I guess you could call it. This is gonna be like the districts where all the dwarves live. That's all I got. Thanks, little zombie. This is all gonna have to be polished up, and this is not where I wanted it to go. Something happened. Hang on. I'm pretty sure this is the way. I might be entirely wrong about that, but I thought this was the way. This might not be the way. In which case, I don't know what this is for. This will just be storage or something. I don't know what that is doing there. What the heck is this for? Why is this here? If this leads to nowhere, does this lead to nowhere? Or what exactly has happened? Just trying to find my bearings. It's not quite finished yet, so I don't know this by heart. Well, not this part at least. I guess I thought this went somewhere that doesn't go clearly. Let's use these fancy eggs to go ahead and spawn more chickens, because that's what Odrhanindelf needs. More chickens. As you'll find, there's a lot of chickens just kind of roaming about the place. I don't know why. It started out with Bob the chicken. Just made that up off the top of my head just now, because I didn't have a name for him before. But now he's Bob the chicken. But I don't know which chicken Bob the chicken is. This I don't believe goes anywhere. This just leads back into my access tunnel here, which, we're back. Okay, so I do have to go this way. This is the way, okay, so it's kind of an awkward entrance, I guess, into the city. But it is an entrance. And this is going to be, I'm thinking maybe like a court or something back here. I don't think anything is actually back here, but I don't know for sure, apparently. Yeah, nothing there. Okay, I know where we're going now. So I guess I'm going to have to build a more official way up to the second level. And indeed, a more official way up to the living quarters of the dwarves. This is far from finished, by the way. Just so you know, but I've been working on it slowly, over time, very slowly. And we're coming on down here. We've been down this way. I forgot to turn that off, sorry. And is it this way? I guess it is this way. Yeah, and up here is, we're gonna get there pretty soon. It's this way. Is it this way? Yeah, it's totally this way. It's up here, I think. God, I am gonna have to figure something out that's not as odd as this is here. Okay, here we go. Let's get to here. Now we're here at the ravine. I'm not going to go down that way because I said so. So this is the actual ravine that I wanted the dwarves to live in a big ravine area. I thought, because I had much smaller plans for this place when I started it. And basically, something a little bit wider than this. Like a big wide ravine is what I thought was going to be like the shopping center of the dwarves. But I just ended up hollowing out a giant room and calling that done. So this is all an abandoned mine shaft. As you can tell, I wouldn't have been able to do all of this. Well, I probably would have, but it would have taken forever. So I just found an abandoned mine shaft, mined it out. This doesn't have a ceiling yet. Whoopsie daisy. Anybody except me would get lost in this place. But because I spent so long clearing it out, or I went through, put up the torches, went through again, cleared out all the stone and all the bad stuff, and replaced all the walls with smooth stone. All the dirt and gravel and things that didn't fit with the smooth stone look of it. Placed all that with smooth stone. Here's our first real district. I'm gonna put a different color. Each district, I think, is going to have its own color, and I'm going to use colored clay out of that to do that, because wool would just be way too bright. And then I'll have little symbols, or, you know, the clans sort of logos or whatever on the walls, too. This area I actually got lost in for kind of a while, because I was just so confused on how to get out of here. But it isn't too bad. This goes down just to there. Yep. And I just showing you guys everything that there is to it, really. Ba 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 ba. That just goes down to there. I always imagine a little shop is down at these areas, because there are a lot of places where you go downstairs and then it just ends. And I didn't do that by... That wasn't my own plan. I just hollowed it out. But there was much zombie slaying in the process of hollowing out this abandoned mineshaft. And this is literally probably going to be the easiest race that I do. I started with the dwarves because all I have to do is dig into the mountain and make it livable. Make it look like a place where people live. Next, I'm going to find a place for humans to live. This is my central hub area. You can get around quicker with this area, but we'll just go down this way. That's to that. What is this exactly to? Yeah, that goes down there. This, I believe, this goes over here. Yep. Okay, I know where we are here. This area is pretty cool. This goes down here. It seems very confusing, but I'm fairly confident I know where I am at all times. I just wanted to show you the massive scale of this place. Oh, more chickens. No chickens. Oh, and here is another district I actually hadn't meant to get to yet. This is sort of supposed to be on our way back, but we'll check it out. And this is a pretty small area, but I'm gonna be putting in homes in these little areas, digging out houses and things, shops, maybe a shop down here. It's all gonna be very livable. It's gonna look very good. Might put, I don't know, potted plants or something. Dwarves aren't so big on plants, so I might actually just decorate the place with gems or something. Figure out something I can do. Make each district have its own sort of gem that it does, and the rich district will obviously be decorated with diamond blocks, which I'm not sure how I'm going to find, because I don't have cheats enabled on this. I did everything without any cheats, which probably isn't super impressive compared to what I have seen other people do. You know, like, I'm not building a 1-to-1 scale of the Enterprise. That's not happening. Also, because I don't know the Enterprise that well. This is all just, I've had to pull from my own imagination, and much of it is still blank, unfortunately, but it's getting there. It's finally looking like something that might happen. What are you doing here? Didn't anyone... Oh, forget it. You don't belong here. I don't know what you're doing there. Useless. So, let's get out of here. I think I might have lost the entrance. I do remember taking a turn at some point. This might be the area that I was lost. In fact, I'm pretty confident this is totally the area that I got lost in. So, that's fun. It's this way. Ah. No, not that. Although I don't think it is. Ah, is this something? Oh, okay, not what I expected, but that works. So we come out here, and I still gotta put more torches up. And as you can see, well, as you probably can't actually see, we are above Odrhanindelf shopping center right now. And in here is just this area. It just digs down, and I just sort of imagine a little shopkeeper or whatever being there. Whatever. Ba -ba -ba -ba. So there's these little sky bridges. I really like these sky bridges here. And I decided to leave these just because they look nice. And I put fences around it because we don't want little dwarves falling off to their deaths. That's no fun. And so here's my little sky bridge area. I'm going to come over to here. And of course, all dwarves need plump helmets. Oh. Oh, look at that. So, I've built... No, well, I haven't built, but this area where you see these mushrooms, I'm going to build mushroom farms around here. I believe... Well, maybe not. I thought there was a way through. Oh, it's over here. Maybe it isn't. Am I? Oh, this is that one area that I found that I never touched again. Okay, I know where I am now. This is actually on the way back. Perfect. It's up here. And voila, we're back in the ravine. But what's up here, you might ask? If you had seen this area before I said anything about it. Well, funny you should ask. It is the ceiling to my ravine. Zombies and things kept spawning up on the ceiling and then dropping down, and I kept getting blown up by creatures, so I thought, this is no way to build a city. So I gave the ravine a ceiling, and I was able to put more torches up, and that's how that went. So that's all this is, just like the attic of the ravine, I guess. Much editing is required for this. And back here, more mushroom farms, because I said so. Ooh, and iron and things, that's right. I haven't touched this place very much. We come down here, I believe this just leads us back into the ravine. Strangely. In its own sort of weird way. I do believe. Although I have yet to find any proof of this actually happening. I don't know where this leads exactly. I believe... Well, we are going in kind of a wonky path here, aren't we? Jeez. And this is the ceiling. Okay, yeah, it does. Back to the ravine we are. And... So we've been up that way. I'll show you what's down here. Not that one. Well, down here is not anything particularly interesting, just a... Well, maybe particularly interesting. Oh no, I just dug out a little shop, that's it, okay. And gave it a little, you know, border. And, oh yeah, also there was this little area back here that I had to dig out. Obvious, you know, just stuff. But this was a lot bigger than I expected it to be as far as a project goes. And this I'll get to because I just wanted to show one last thing. Wait, no. What is this? And this I won't get to. I'll get to now. This is that. That other thing that you saw there. That's what I'll get to. But there was one last thing I just wanted to show you guys. Not anything particularly special, but just to further ingrain into your minds how cool this whole area is. We're back at the central hub. If I come up here, this is the area I was trying to get to. I'm not sure if I got to it. Oh wait, is this the area I was trying to get to? Wait a minute, where am I? Hang on. This is, right? I remember this. Oh, I totally forgot about the eastern side of things. Or is it the west? It's the west. Hang on, I'm a little confused. Hang on, guys. I know... I thought there was a way down... Okay. Alright, looks like I don't know my place as well as I thought I did. But, after putting in all the homes and the shops and clearing everything out and doing this, I should know this place like the back of my hand. Which might be kind of sad considering it's not, like, real. But, it is pretty sweet. You go down this way. Oh. This is something. I don't know what that is. Okay, and then we go up here. Okay, that's the eastern side of things, which I looked at sort of prematurely, I guess. The western side, I mean. This is the one I wanted to show you. This goes down that way, which I'll get to. This is the first district that I found that I got lost in. This is sort of what I meant. Yeah, this is totally it here. It's got a nice shape to it. It's already got rooms sort of pre-made for me here, which I like. So we can have a fancy shop here with his living quarters back here. I like that. I like that idea. And here's just where a bunch of dwarves are gonna happily exist, right in these walls. And dun 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 dun. So this area I totally got lost in for 20 minutes or whatever it was. I mean, I'm not gonna say days. It wasn't that long, but I remember just going in circles trying to figure out how to get out of here. That's what prompted me to start building those, so that I would know the way out of here. Because it's super confusing if the way out looks exactly like every other turn you could possibly take. So, that's all that was. And this just goes on and on and on. And my frame rate's dropping once again for no reason. I think I just need to get all the dust out of my computer. This is what I thought this was. This right here had a spider spawner right in here. That was a lot of fun to deal with. My frame rate keeps dropping, and I'm not sure why. Every so often it'll just go down, and I'm sorry about that. Okay, so this area, we'll just go up here for now, really quickly. This area leads back to here. So this goes up to there, right? Follow me? So this goes over here to this district. This goes to the western district. This goes down here to here. Okay? And that leads off into where you just were. I don't know if I need to explain this stuff, but it was pretty confusing for me. This I'll get to. It's not done, obviously. This kind of just goes all the way down to... What the heck is this? Whoops. Oh yeah, I was digging up trying to figure out where the best level was, and I sort of ended up doing that. I'll fix it. I don't want to fix it right now. Just doing the grand tour for now. Just first episode, big tour. Big tour. This leads back to our sky bridges, and you'll recognize this, hopefully this particular pattern of these. I was hitting these on the way over. So we'll go back now, and if it helps you to get your bearings, we'll go over here, boom, and we are back down to our little shop right there. However, there's a few little shops that look like that, so that might not be helpful. But we're looking down on the shopping district and a zombie right now. I don't have my bow. So, back we go. This goes down just right there. And a lot of this area I actually had to dig out a bunch of dirt and then replace it with what's it called? Stone. But the tough part about that was that that's like the bottom level, somewhere around here. The bottom level was all dirt, and so if I were to dig straight below me, I would fall to my death. So that was a lot of fun. Alright, and now I think we're getting close to the end of this here. We'll go down here real quick, because I don't think this is too big of an area, but I don't remember. Okay, this is just, no it isn't. Where are we? This just leads on over to here. Okay. Fancy, fancy, fancy. And this leads down to what? Whoa. This leads over to here. Okay, this is just a little... Okay, I'll put something there. I'll put more dwarf houses here. It's a massive city, guys. Lots of dwarven families will live here. Except that they won't, because it's more just like a model world. When it's finished, I'll upload it, and you'll go through it, and you won't want to touch anything. You'll just be observing my work. If that be the case. This, I think, is just a lower area. That is... this here. Okay. Not what I intended to do, right? But we're back here now. So, can I get... No, I can't. Alright. Well, I'll deal with that later, when the time comes. This is just this area, big shop, big house, whatever it's gonna be. And this... Oh god, I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, this is just that first confusing district I was showing you guys. So that's the city, almost. One last thing I have to show everybody. And I'll just go on up here. Here's a spawner room, obviously. I cleared all that. What the heck? Get out of here. Yeah, you give me that XP. Alright. So now here, right down here is the western side of things. I think this is where either all the dwarves are gonna live, or all the caretakers of the Earth Temple, which I am going to build. This place is a lot more work than I anticipated, but it'll all be worth it when it's done, I think, maybe, depending on how much time I waste on it. So this is just an interesting layout here that I found. This goes back to nowhere. That just stops there, but this... Now this is interesting. This is the cave that I'm eventually going to be building an Earth Temple into. But right now, it's just a scary cave that we don't talk about. I did put a bunch of torches up, so maybe it's not as scary as it was when I first came through here. But, boy oh boy, there were a lot of Endermen. Hello! Hello! Get out! Oh my god! I didn't know this was here. And we'll just put more torches because that's a good idea. Alright. And more torches even still. We'll just do that. Oop. And here is a spawner, which, wow. Actually, I'll take that wheat if you don't mind, and iron horse armor. No thanks. I'll take these things. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Oh my god, more! Oh, not really. Okay. Now, a rule of thumb that I always do when exploring caves, I always put the torches on the left, so that I know where I'm going when I have to get out. I just keep the torches on my right, and eventually I'll find my way out of here. So this area is deeply confusing. It's pretty massive at the moment. And hopefully, that's exactly what I'm hoping to get. Is a big area to put in an earth temple. And we are back. So that's the area that the dwarf children don't go and play in. That's the area everyone kind of stays away from. At least for now, until they dig it all out and put in an earth temple. Fantastic. Also, if anybody has a clue how I could get my computer to, like, host games for other people to join, that would be super neat. Because I'm trying to show this to my friend, and he can't join. It just won't let him. He tries direct connect. He made a server with my IP, and it just said it doesn't find anything. But it is a server. It is online. So I don't understand. Oh, maybe it isn't online. Do I have to upload the actual server somewhere? I just run it, don't I? Anyway, here we are, back at the central hub. I haven't taken all the dirt out yet. I haven't fixed it up yet. And here is just, this goes into the eastern side of things, or the western district, I believe. This goes into its own separate little area. This was a major pain to deal with. This is the lower part of with the western district, I guess, is what this is. But, most of this area was a major pain, because in order to get it 3 high, or 4 high, I guess, as high as I needed it to be, I had to dig out an extra thing, and then there was too much stone right in front of me, so I had to dig all that out, just to get it all looking good. Major terraforming going on under this area here. And what do you know, I'm hungry again! Eat more food! Why don't you do that? I don't know how long I've been recording. I think it's been over half an hour by now, but I'm not done with my tour, so I'll just keep going with it. And so I think I'm going to start doing a Let's Play on this. I think we're almost done with our grand tour. Getting there. Almost done. Not quite. But very close. So this is this area. Oh. Okay, yeah. I stumbled into this area. This was the major pain to deal with, and this is directly underneath. Well, I'll show you. This is directly underneath. Whoops. Well, that sucks. Let's do this. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, I'll have to fix that. This just leads us directly underneath this area, and I had to dig everything under there. 1 level down. No, I didn't dig 1 level down. I dug everything up here 1 level up, and then I had to flatten and dig everything up 1 more time. I don't know why I didn't just dig the floor 1 level down. I think there was lava underneath it or something. But anyway, so that's that way. And why not? We'll go back through here just to 1 more time, I guess. And this leads to there. This leads off to... Whoops. Oh, wait, what the heck is down here, then? This is... I gotta say, I don't know. Oh, okay. This is this area. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Back to the ravine. Alright. Kind of a wonky tour. I almost left without showing you all the rest of that stuff. Back here, I put it in some stairs, dug this out at 1 more level. And back here is just a far-off thing. We'll build some houses and things, whatever. And anyway, so... I don't build great, fantastic structures. Oh, and this is what the whole city is most hopefully gonna look like. I'm debating on whether or not to keep this as smooth stone, or to make it stone bricks, but all the walls are gonna look like bricks. What this actually reminds me, the cobblestone streets is what we're gonna have. We are gonna have little tapestries in the walls where we can have them. Where basically where the walls are too thin to put houses is where we'll have them. And yeah, here we are. And I'll give you some little ideas of what little dwarf homes are gonna look like here. This, I guess I just haven't done yet. So this is the first. Here's a little shop. It says if you're going to the mines, you'll need this stuff. Little dwarven homes. These ones actually ran into that little area back there that I'll show you. So I had to build double-decker houses so that they'd have enough space, because most of the houses on this side have a back room. So that's what I've been doing, and I haven't decorated any of them yet. I haven't done any furnishing yet. But hopefully this is what most of the living quarters in the dwarven area will look like, not just boring smooth stone. It's gonna have this look to it. It's gonna look good. It reminds me of those old 3D maze. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but it was a screensaver that made a 3D maze. And okay, so now down we go into some mining territory, as you can immediately tell. But that's like where the miners all live, so they're not living too fancy. But they do, you know, dig out the heart of the city. And that actually is cobblestone streets. That is what you're... Ooh. That's fine. That's what you're gonna basically see when you look up in the main shopping district. You're just gonna see veins of this stuff going across the ceiling. It's gonna look great. But I gotta get there first. So, and we're back. Here we are. And over here, I'm gonna put another little shop. It's just probably like someone who sells precious gems, so I left these in. And it's got a nice little view of a lava lake, because I said so. Very nice. And I believe that pretty much wraps up the tour of the place. So my plans for this are to build Odrhanindelf, Great Dwarf City of Odrhanindelf. Yeah. Oh, not quite done, actually. I got up here to show you guys. This area is not polished at all because it's where I put my nether portal. But my nether portal is of some significance. So we'll get to it now. It's over this way, I believe. I've hid it away because the dwarves are terrified of it. And they rightly ought to be terrified of it, because it leads you directly to the nether, which nobody wants to go to. If you're like exiled from the Dwarven Kingdom, oh yeah, maybe I'll make this into like a prison area. And prisoners who've done so much bad stuff that they have to get exiled, they don't just get set free on the world, never to return to Odrhanindelf. They get exiled to the nether. To the nether. Into the nether we go! Boop. Okay. Here we are. I've built a wall. Just a cobblestone wall. Dwarves aren't fancy about that kind of thing. Just to protect the nether portal from ghast attacks. And I've also built myself some obelisks to follow to get to the other nether portal I've built. One thing I didn't know is that you could actually travel a distance in the nether, build another nether portal, and you'd pop out somewhere else. And we gotta make it across the slow sand of doom. And this stuff is due. This, boom. Is some nether quartz. I don't know what you use it for, but it's pretty cool. So in the nether, I'm going to have a big human castle. Big fortress in here. Their sole purpose will be just to mine out nether. It's a mining operation, but they have to have a lot of military might. They have to have a big fortress to protect from all the horrors in the nether. That'll be cool. But it's mostly just a commercial entity. So we built nothing in the nether, really. We just built that wall and 2 nether portals. Gonna have a big... So they're gonna mine out moonstone, which will be traded. Nether quartz, nether brick, nether stone, nether rack, not nether stone, soul sand, and nether wart. And we got a ghast around here. I'm just gonna try to ignore it. I actually died in this area. I fell into some lava. Where am I here? Where's the next obelisk? Here it is. Oh god, no. Stop it, computer. Let's see here. Oh, they've added scary nether music. What do you know? I didn't know that. Lots of updates have taken place. Here's a big obelisk, because it is kind of far away. Oh god, be careful. It is still kind of treacherous. Did I just see something fall in? Did it... No, a nether pig didn't fall in. He did! It is still kind of treacherous. Nether pig, what are you doing? Oh! Oh, oh god, my mouse. Ooh, I don't like this music. So let's try to get through the nether. I just basically went as far in the nether. Now, one thing I absolutely had to do was make sure, oh god, that I could see the next obelisk. Oh my god, this music. Oh, and here's where I died. What do you know? Look at this. I didn't know my stuff would still be here. Oh, the more you know. Wow, it's been like a long time since I've been in here anyway. And it's still there. That's awesome. I should be able to see the next... Oh, no, I shouldn't, because... Right down here, I believe. Is it down here? Oh, where is it? I didn't think this through too much, did I? Hang on, I'll find it. Just a second. So there's that back there, right? Is it over here? Oh god, where was it? I can't believe I didn't put a proper entrance for my nether portal. Must be up here. I like this music. Let's see. So now I'm lost in the nether. Not what I intended, but I guess I didn't give myself enough clues. Where did I put my other obelisk? Oh my god, I can't believe I've... Oh! And the obelisk always points to the way back. But it doesn't point to the way forward. Ah, here it is. Let me put more torches around here. Just so that we know, for sure. Boom, boom, boom. There's a thing here. There. Alright, so I went as far as I felt like going, built another nether portal, and it led me to this area. What I was basically trying to do was get far enough away from the Dwarven lands that it was feasible to start building places where humans could live. Now, unfortunately, the game did a way better job of forcing me to go farther than I ever would have done. And I'll show you what I mean probably in another episode where I do a tour of the overworld. This area I've just discovered, but I'm not interested in this right now because there's nothing to it. It's just a little cave. Let's see here. It's up here. Oh, come on. I do have my armor, my cool skeleton. He's cool, man. He's cool. This is not where I want it to go. Where am I? And let's see some bread. Yeah, this episode is getting way too long here. This must be it. Yeah, this is it. This leads up here. Now, I think this area is way too heavily wooded to justify putting humans in it, because I don't really want to chop down all the trees. But what would fit perfectly is elves. So I'm gonna, in this world, get out of here. Go on. What the heck is that sound? Oh my god. Haven't played this game in a while. Come on, get out of here. Alright. So I think this is probably gonna be the Great Elven Kingdom. I haven't thought of a name for them yet, but this is where one of my elven factions are gonna go. God dang. Where did let's see, this obelisk. I built obelisks around the place because I just wanted to get some exploring done. And I should be able to find the other obelisk around here, just from seeing this one. Trying to get, I just get to the high ground, just so we can have a quick look over the land. And if I can get to the high ground, man, that Enderman will not go away. Well, this is gonna be the area where the elves live. I'll just put it there. And I think that's pretty much gonna conclude the first part of the tour of this world here of Fantasyland. So my plans for this are to have dwarves, another type of dwarves called the redstone dwarves, and then what I need to do is find a big canyon type area in the tundra, in the snowy biome, and then put in some dwarves who stay inside all the time and use redstone for defensive towers that automatically shoot zombies who are going to step on pressure plates. And they use redstone to hide entrances to their place. And they also use redstone for decoration. It's going to look great. Also, you're going to have two types of elves. One type is going to be a lot more like Rivendell, where they're more open to other people, and they live on the ground. And another type of elves who the only other people in the game who are going to be able to find these guys are the other elves, if that makes any sense. These elves are going to live in the trees. They're going to have glowstone, not glowstone lanterns, just straight up glowstone blocks stuck into the trees to light their area up. And they'll just have their land in the trees, and they'll build their homes in the trees. It'll look very nice. Redstone dwarves, oh, and of course a human city, hamlet, town, village, whatever, with massive farms, all kinds of good stuff, castles. And I might, if I can find a proper desert biome, I'm gonna build some desert people too. Some Arabian-style stuff. And I think that's my plans for this area. Now I have to get all the way back to Odrhanindelf. So, right now, I'm just starting on Odrhanindelf. Starting on the Dwarven City. And hopefully, I can get that done, and then move on to the human area, and as well as you know, the human area. What am I trying to say? Along with the human area, I'm going to put it in that Nether fortress for their mining operations. That'll be good. So this is basically my world. It's all out of my own imagination, because it took me, I don't know, 15 years to remember that it's okay to use my imagination on things. It took me a while. Before I was playing Minecraft as if it were some kind of survival, build your house type of game. But now I actually have real plans and things that I want to do, and how do I get up here? Ah, here we go. So, it's gonna be cool. I'm not gonna be, as far as I know, building any massive, huge structures. Actually, that's not true. Oh. Run! That's not entirely true. I am planning on building a great white blue city. It's gonna be a human settlement, because only humans would dare to build something as gigantic as what I'm planning on doing. Although they are kind of in competition with dwarves, because dwarves, they have to have the best stuff, obviously. And, yeah, so that's my world. I've created way too much lore for it. But lore's fun, I think, you know. I do feel slightly stupid creating all kinds of fake stories to go along with it, but at the same time, I like the idea. Like, I enjoy thinking of these things, you know? Making up all this cool stuff. And where do we go? Did I ever bother putting a torch telling me which way? No. It's this way, though. I'm pretty sure. Oh. Is it this way? It is this way. Don't hit him. Dang zombie pigs. It's up here. Yep. Here we go. And this... Oh, right here. Boom. Perfect. Alright. I'm gonna head on back. Oop, sorry. And that's it. So far, that's all I've done in this game. Nothing is complete. And I don't expect this to be complete for quite some time, and then I get to start on a new race. Whoa. The only difference between these dwarves, hopefully, and the redstone dwarves is the redstone dwarves will have a lot more redstone engineering, and for that they're gonna need a redstone university, obviously. Oh god, my mouse is going out. Oh no. Come on, mouse. Don't do this. Okay, there we go. Redstone engineering dwarves, they're gonna have a redstone university, and in order to attract people to go to this depressing place for a redstone university, other than a great education, and learning experience in the future of technology. They're gonna have a really sweet garden, and they're gonna contract out some elves to build them this garden because they're dwarves and they're not so good with that kind of stuff. And in return, they'll give to the elves some redstone lanterns. It's gonna be great. So I'm not sure which elves. Obviously, it's gonna have to be the Rivendell elves. They're gonna have redstone lanterns, sort of helping to light their area. And the dwarven engineers are going to have a fantastic garden. It's going to be great. So, I hope you enjoyed this tour. There will be more to come. If you liked the video, click like, leave a comment. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. There will be more. And, hope you enjoyed the video. Cause a Dude, out.